Hi, I'm Sam, analyst at the British Design Fund, and today I'm joined by Jonathan Waggott, CEO and founder of Water Kinetics, BDF 5's eighth, I believe, and final deployment. Jonathan, really appreciate you taking the time. Why don't you
Okay.
kick off by telling us a little bit about yourself, and your background?
Yeah, so my background's in the plumbing and sanitary ware business. I worked for the world's market leader for almost 30 years, that being originally American Standards. You would know them in the UK more as Armitage Shanks and Ideal Standard. And I held various senior positions in the company over the years, including being responsible for their non-residential business across the MEA. And also developing new markets for them in Asia and other areas of the world as well.
So talking about water kinetics, why don't you run us through what it is that you guys do, and maybe how you saw the opportunity in the first place?
So, believe it or not, the opportunity and the idea of EcoDuo came about from nature, as sometimes these great innovations do, more specifically from penguins. So, one of our founders and the inventor of the system, Maxwell Bridges, was sitting down one evening and watching, as many of us do, a David Attenborough wildlife program, but this one was on penguins. And it got to the point in the program where David was explaining why penguins' feet don't stick to the ice. And that's because of something called countercurrent heat exchange. And in simple terms, this is where the blood vessels within the feet of the penguins basically are doubled up. So they have a vessel inside of a vessel. And that basically allows the feet to stay warm whilst the blood going back to the penguin's brain and heart also maintains a warmth. And Max has been involved within the design and installation of hot and cold water systems all his working life. And he knew there were specific problems with tremendous heat loss through potable water systems, particularly recirculation systems in buildings, whereby there was such a lot of heat loss that the hot water just didn't stay hot through the system. And this caused obviously a lot of issues in terms of pure energy loss and cost of that energy, but also issues with the safety of waterborne pathogens within buildings. Because if hot water cools down to a warm temperature, you're going to get a proliferation of pathogens such as Legionella within the water system. So that's where he got the original idea from. And then he set about looking how to replicate that within a water system. And that's where I got involved, and they put together an installation at Bristol University to really prove the concept beyond any doubt. And that further then went on to independent testing at BRE in Watford. And we've now got a system which saves up to 50% in energy costs for buildings, obviously massively contributes to lower carbon usage and their net zero targets, and also is really the safest way of protecting your building against waterborne pathogens like Legionella.
I really like the origin story with you guys. Do you want to just run us through? You mentioned Maxwell Bridges, maybe any other significant members of the team?
Yeah, as well as Max, our other founders include Martin and Keith. And we've also got a fantastic team that works with me here at our headquarters. We have Elaine Waggott, who's my wife, and she is again highly experienced within the plumbing industry. And she looks after our operations and also our marketing as well. And then we have Ian Black, who is our product director. And Ian looks after all our development, including obviously new products and further developments of EcoDuo as well. And then we have an internal sales team, which is headed up by Joanna Daly. And she looks after all our customers, but also does a lot of calling to gain CPD presentations, and also to really spread the word about EcoDuo, which is obviously what we really want to do now moving forward.
Absolutely. And again, nicely moved on to the next question. So what do you have planned for the next 12 months?
Okay, so obviously we're thrilled by yourselves investing in Water Kinetics and putting your faith in us. And this enables us to really expand now our reach and also our growth of EcoDuo. So we're going to be taking on a salesperson, an external salesperson to be able to speak to customers both online and face to face. Really gaining more interest in EcoDuo, but importantly, getting our product into lots of building specifications and also helping contractors to encourage them to use EcoDuo in their installations as well. We are investing in a new machine which will dramatically reduce our manufacturing time of the inner pipes that we have within our fittings. And also reduce our manufacturing costs as well. And we are going to invest in new product development. So we have more products that we want to be able to sell as part of the EcoDuo system. Things such as additional valves, metering devices, and balancing devices, all of which are usual for standard systems, and we want to make those available as well for EcoDuo. And then finally, we're going to be exhibiting at a number of targeted exhibitions throughout the UK this year, starting in June and ending in December with Build to Perform, which is part of SIBC.
Fantastic. Sounds like a busy 12 months. I'm sure we're as excited as you are. Thank you very much for joining me, Jonathan, and telling the investors a little bit more about what it is you do. And of course, best of luck in the future, but we'll be in touch consistently.
Thank you very much, Sam. Really appreciate that. Thank you.